The devil is the highest person waiting for the judgment day to come so that he can stand before God and ask President Paul Biya why. Ask President Paul Biya where he saw and discovered some kind of terrible wickedness against the people of Cameroon. The devil is the highest person waiting for the judgment day to ask the top government officials in Cameroon why, where they saw the kind of strategy they used for embezzlement and corruption in Cameroon. The devil is the highest person waiting for the judgment day to ask the top businessmen in Cameroon, traditional rulers, elite, why they decided to show this kind of wickedness against the people of Cameroon. This is Cameroon. The video you are seeing circulating is Cameroon. That Cameroon has been governed by President Paul Biya for 41 years, getting to 42 years. And this is what they have given to the people of Cameroon. And the devil is confused where they have seen this kind of terrible and wicked strategy. If this is your first time joining TFA Talking Point, please subscribe to our channel. We are here just to propose lasting solutions to societal problems. But when we discover the kind of problems going on in Cameroon, what Cameroonians are passing through, we thought it is difficult to create solutions. But with God, nothing is impossible. We believe that God will help the people of Cameroon because the devil is confused. The terrible things happening in Cameroon, the kind of wickedness coming out from top government officials, politicians, elite, President Paul Biya baffled the government, the devil. And he is waiting for the judgment day to ask President Paul Biya before God why. Cameroon, a very good, blessed, and rich country with all the resources a rich country can stand and boast of, does not have road, electricity, drinkable water. That today in Cameroon, Cameroonians do not know whether they should be finding food or try not to get killed. That today in Cameroon, moving from one place to another is like going on a voluntary suicide mission. That today in Cameroon, instead for Cameroonians to have school where they can go to, they have political schools, school without benches, school without infrastructure, school without teachers. That today in Cameroon, Cameroonians prefer, and their highest point of prayer is that they should not be sick. Not that not like any other person praying for, but their own is that if you are sick of malaria in Cameroon, if you are sick of headache, if you are sick that you just need to take the paracetamol in order to be healed, you might die in Cameroon. Because going to the hospital, you are going to meet an unqualified doctor, you are going to meet unqualified nurse or anybody. And even you meet a qualified doctor, he will give you an expiring drops for you to take. This is Cameroon for us. That today in Cameroon, there are close to 6,000 unauthorized hospitals. And President Paul Biya remained quiet. That today in Cameroon, anybody at any time can decide to open his or her own hospital, either in his or her living room. And President Paul Biya will not do anything. His government will not do anything. That today in Cameroon, we do not have road. We have farm to market road linking a big city like Douala and Yaoundé, and they call it national road, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. That today in Cameroon, Cameroonians do not have a drinkable water. Look at what Cameroonians are drinking in 2024 in the name of water, in which we have all kinds of sources of drinkable water. The only thing needed is for the government to connect and purify it so that Cameroonians can consume it. Today in Cameroon, we cannot count the number of a source of electricity in Cameroon, but the government refused to extend electricity to all Cameroonians. And those with electricity are saying it once in a while. And there are Cameroonians today in 2024 that have never seen what they call electricity with their naked eyes. This is Cameroon for us. That President Paul Biya created political schools during election. Allow it in the hands of the people. A school with just one person. And Cameroonians are asking whether the person is a head teacher, or the person is a principal, or the person is a discipline master, or the person is a teacher. Hospital with just one person. That today in Cameroon, President Paul Biya created insecurity by spending his 41 years in office producing frustrated Cameroonians who end up out of their frustration becomes criminals in Cameroon. He created them for his own political agenda. That today in Cameroon, nobody can stand up against somebody who has been in power for 41 years. This is Cameroon for us. Road accident killing people every blessed day. And people are afraid to travel from one place to another because the government refused to create road. And all vehicles, that is how they are dancing inside potholes and destroy. It is terrible. And the devil is waiting for the judgment day to come so that he can ask the government of President Paul Biya where they saw this kind of wicked strategy from. Today in Cameroon, nowhere is secure. You go to the northern part of Cameroon, the Boko Haram and the kidnappers are there. You come to the northwest and the southwest region, the Anglophone crisis is there. You go to the littoral and the central region, you have the criminals all over, and people are dying every blessed day. Today in Cameroon, getting up and seeing a lifeless body of somebody in Douala and Yaoundé is just a frequent issue. Today in Cameroon, nobody is secure. And under the leadership of President Paul Biya, today in Cameroon, people are going without salary because the government is bankrupt. Today in Cameroon, only God and President Paul Biya can explain and give the exact figure that the government is owing the international bodies. This is what we are going through, and we are praying for God to intervene and help us.